Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another teardown slash tech review video. So today I got this Sanyo Blu-ray disc and DVD player I found at Valley Village for $5, bro. I don't know if that's a steal or if I wasted my lunch money, but we're gonna find out. This is the Sanyo FWBP55FK, and I gotta be real, at first glance it looks kind of ugly as shit. Like, not terrible, but it's got that cheap, lightweight feel. You know? Like those budget electronics that look fine until you touch them. But sometimes those things surprise you, so let's actually see what's going on under the hood and if it was any good back in the day. So, this thing came out around November 2016, which was pretty late in the Blu-ray game. By that time, people were already moving to streaming services like Netflix, Amazon Prime, so companies like Sanyo, which was already being handled by Fune Electric, however you pronounce that, back then, they were pumping out these super cheap Blu-ray players just to keep the physical disc market alive. Basically, this wasn't meant to compete with the high-end Sony or Panasonic Blu-ray players or the LG Blu-ray players. This was for people who just wanted to watch their old discs on a flat screen TV. Nothing fancy, no Wi-Fi, no smart features, just plug it in and play your movie, done. Alright, design-wise, it's super plain, black plastic shell, one front-loading disc tray over here. Oh, let me show you guys. Right here. And a power eject button. Right here. There's a tiny LED indicator, and that's it. No display screen, no fancy controls, literally screams budget. It's super lightweight too, like you can pick this up with one finger. Okay, not really, but like, it feels really fucking hollow. But to be fair, that was common in 2016. Most Blu-ray players had moved away from the heavy metal chassis of early 2000s. DVD players went for cost-cutting plastic builds. Alright, so you'll see the HDMI output and the power input right here in the back. Just power cable. And some versions had a USB port for firmware updates or playing media, but that's about it, literally. So let's actually break down what all these logos mean, because there's a bunch on the front right here. So, HDMI, standard high definition output, fully supports 1080p Blu-ray playback, so picture quality should be clean and sharp. AVC HD, that's basically a format for camcorder videos, so if you burned home movies a lot, like home movies to a disc, this player could actually read them. Bonus view, that's Blu-ray's picture-in-picture feature, so some movies could show behind the scenes or director commentary while the movie plays. Pretty nice. DTS 2.0 plus digital out and Dolby True HD. Those handle your audio, basically high quality surround sound decoding through HDMI. Energy Star just means it's low power and efficient, typical for 2010s tech. So yeah, this was a basic 2080p player, not 4K, no Wi-Fi, no apps. It's a disc only kind of deal. Plug it in, drop in a Blu-ray or DVD, and you're good. Alright, I'm gonna start to crack this open and see what's inside. I love this part. Usually with budget Blu-ray players like this, you'll find a simple main board, a power board, and the disc drive taking up most of the space. Alright, so we went ahead and removed those screws, and the top cover slides off. Let me remove it. Yep, exactly what I expected. So, optical drive takes up most of the front section, main board, And that's the power board. Alright, green circuit board. Main board. That is where all the brains are. Big square chip. Oh wait, where the fuck is that big square chip? Probably on the other side, but it's that's probably the SoC, system on chip. It's probably made by MediaTek or MStar, which handled video decoding, audio, HDMI output, basically everything. Then you got the small RAM chip next to it, but we can't fucking see it here. It's probably on the other side. It's probably going to be next to the SoC. And then we're going to probably find the flash memory chip holding the firmware. Navy blue electrolytic capacitors, black electrolytic capacitors. And they smooth out power delivery and prevent the board from frying itself. And you'll notice it's integrated in right here, this power board. There's no big external brick, just a few transformers, capacitors doing the job, some diodes. Yeah, basically. Now, if you're into modding or repairing, this is actually a really nice board to practice on. You've got through-hole components for capacitors, some surface mount chips, and some clean soldering joints, as you can see here. If you wanted to like recap or test voltage lines, it's not too complicated. You can even repurpose the power supply or the optical drive for small DIY projects, but realistically for most people, this isn't a player worth restoring unless you just enjoy tinkering. So, was this any good back then? Honestly, yes, for what it was. It's not high-end, but it wasn't trash either. In 2016, for like 60 to 80 bucks, you got full Blu-ray support, HDMI output, and a solid audio decoding. But it was competing against streaming boxes that cost the same and gave you Netflix, YouTube, and everything else. So you can see why this type of player died out so fast. If you just wanted to play your old Blu-ray collection, this would have done the job, but it's not collectible, it's not special, and it's not rare. It's just one of those solid, forgettable budget Blu-ray players that filled shelves at Walmart. But for $5, that's a win in my book. So yeah, that's the teardown and review of the Sanyo FWBP 55FK Blu-ray / DVD player. Pretty simple machine, not fancy, but interesting to see how tech was crammed into something so cheap near the end of Blu-ray era. If you like this teardown, drop a like, sub if you haven't. Let me know what you want me to tear down next. I got more tech from Valley Village waiting in the lineup, so stay tuned.